Nicole Vescuso leading the way for the Saints with 9 points in the first half. How can they continue to get her involved?
Well, I think, Matt, like you've suggested, they're going to get the ball down into her. But for me, it's all about breaking that press and then making them pay by going to the basket and finding open shooters.
By the way, Zara Tanner in that first half did tally 2 assists, so 100 for her this season after matching that mark a season ago. Tanisha Green also, as Pat mentioned at halftime, a really tremendous first half for her. 7 points, ties a career high.
She's been a spark, and that's what you got to do as a bench player. You got to make sure you provide energy, effort, and in this case, scoring opportunity.
Captains will have it first to begin the second half. They move right to left.
But definitely congratulations to Tanner. You know, getting 100 assists in the season is great. I love it.
Backdoor cut, no good on the finish for Dufresne. And Haddad with the rebound. The starting 5 on the court here to begin the second half. We'll keep an eye on that foul trouble. Lower into Vescuso. Back across to Lower. Dufresne matching her for stride. Vescuso down low and called for traveling.
Yeah, took an extra step there. When she has the ball on the high post, because Christopher Newport are taking away the backdoor cuts and the handoffs, I think Vescuso has to turn around, face up. 1 dribble, 2 dribble to the basket.
And she's comfortable hitting that shot there from the elbow. We've seen her do it throughout the season.
She is. I think she needs to be more aggressive.
Sam Porter only played 4 minutes in the first half, but scored the first 5 points. Fancher, the up and under, doesn't go, and Vescuso there for the rebound.
Yeah, I really like Porter's game. She brings a lot of energy, highly skilled player. Like the way she plays.
McQueen called for traveling as she tried to corral it along the end line. And we talk about Porter, and she's really finished the season strong after dealing with that hand injury. Double figures in her final 4 games, averaging 16.5 points amongst those 4.
That's spectacular, because if you've been out mid-season or start season with an injury, it's not easy to get back into the lineup and really hit your run. You know, so that's really credit to her and the coaching staff getting her going again, and truly a great player.
Tanner with the screen from Porter. Haddad playing defense on the perimeter. And that'll be a foul on Lower inside. It'll be her 3rd.
And she's a heads-up player. She really drives well. Once she draws to help defense, then dishes it off, giving passes that her teammates are comfortable catching.
And I hate to get nitpicky about those fouls, but that's the 2nd time on a foul for Lower that she's had her back to the defender, but hasn't committed contact. She just isn't guarding face-to-face.
No, I hear you, Matt. It's, you know, we're not ones to make excuses, but it really should just find herself in, I guess, bad positions.
And now Laura sits down with 3.
And now with Laura, it's a mental game within the game for her. Can she still stay tuned into this game and give the team what she can when she comes back into the game? Or is she going to return to the game still thinking about, hey, I've only played 50 seconds?
Maloney converts at the line, and full court pressure immediately for the Captains. Haddad forced to handle. She'll now give it up to Hurst.
And we have Phillips, but you know we also have Tanisha Green on the bench ready to go.
Skip pass to McQueen. Over the top, Haddad, the lob, and she finishes. Tough shot off the glass, and perfect touch from Gabby Haddad.
Yeah, nice little flare screen on the weak side.
2 minutes into the second half. Maloney faces up from the elbow. Her shot too strong, and Vescuso there for the rebound. Up ahead, Haddad again. And got bumped from behind, no call, and the layup off the mark.
Great vision by Hurst.
I wonder if that was something discussed at halftime as, oh man. Phillips had the steal, and Dufresne, whose foot it touched, was screening the official. But to finish that point, I wonder if that was a point of emphasis saying, hey, we don't want the press to set up. Let's just go right over the top.
I think so. You have to, as I said before, you have to make them pay for pressuring you.
McQueen, great defense, a near steal. Fancher comes to meet it. Dufresne in the corner, three-pointer, in and out. Another offensive rebound, the putback no good. Here's Porter down low. She can't finish either.
And Matt, that can't happen. If you want to win this game, that can't happen. That's 3 offensive rebounds. Nobody, yes, you stood next to them, but you didn't drive them back out of position. And all credit to Porter.
Ryan and Green at the scores table for the Saints. Viscuso faces up from the elbow, in and out on her shot.
That's the jump shot you talk about, Matt. I like that. That's a good look for her.
Good rotation, did everything but go down the chute. Fancher for three, off back iron. Another rebound for the Captains. Dagiel into the game, and she's been big on the offensive glass. Dufresne on the drive, into traffic, no call. And the offensive rebound put home for Dagiel.
Yeah, Marymount right now settling for standing beside their player, but they're not driving them back. They're not hitting, then go getting.
And I think Ashley Rogers, she got a timeout. I was afraid she might have been given a technical there as she was hounding the far side official.
Well, she's fired up, Matt, and so she should be. She should be fired up not at the officials, but at her team. Not boxing out and allowing these offensive rebounds to continue.
So we take a look at the series history between these two teams and limited in the CAC. CNU joining the conference in the 2013-2014 season. This is their first meeting in the CAC tournament. They did play 5 times prior to that in the NCAA tournament. Marymount a 3-2 advantage in postseason play dating back prior to the CAC.
So they're well accustomed with each other.
Certainly are. That was the case with Mary Washington here on Thursday as well. The Saints holding them to just 31 points. The Captains have eclipsed that mark here in the third quarter. Ryan was cutting, no one saw her, and then a late delivery was knocked out of play.
Yeah, that weak side flare scheme's been really good to them, but you gotta look for it.
7 to shoot, Hurst to inbound. Viscuso thought about the three. It's Hurst who will take it, and that's off back iron, pulled in by Wright. Good defense by McQueen to avoid the foul. And a traveling violation called on Thomas off the pump fake. Lohr with 3 fouls will come back in. The Saints down by 9.
Well, I think almost you have to get her in this game to keep her in tune and in rhythm to what's going on.
It's only a matter of time before she heats up. Saints setting up their half-court offense. McQueen around the screen. Dumps it down low, Viscuso, back out to Ryan. Right back to Viscuso, 8 to shoot. She faces up and connects.
Patient offense. Low post, high post area are the spots for Marymount.
Thomas sinks the 3.
It's all about being ready to shoot, and Thomas was set up right away.
9 points for Thomas off the bench. McQueen in transition, too strong. And a rebound for Dagiel, and Wright will push. Wright, too strong off the glass. Loose ball, poked free for Hurst. 2-on-1 opportunity for the Saints. Hurst, the pump fake, and draws the foul.
And as you can see, Christopher Newport really protecting the rim. They're getting back there, looking to take that charge. There's a heads-up play by Hurst, going out there drawing the contact.
10-point deficit for the Saints. Hurst looking to trim into that here with her trip to the free throw line.
And Matt, we look at second chance points, and we're 13-2. 13-2.
Certainly been the difference in the game as Maloney checks back in. Hurst also held to just 2 points so far in this one. Picked up her 1,000th career point in the regular season finale against Mary Washington, 0 for 2 at the line. Extra pass to Wright. 3-pointer, left short, and out of play over the backboard. I'm surprised Porter didn't take that shot. She's more of an inside scorer, but wide open did give it to Wright
Well,
on the extra look.
I think it's knowing your teammates and knowing who's hot, knowing who's outside three. Unselfish play.
All 5 Marymount players in the backcourt.
Now here, remember, it has to attack.
Porter with the steal. Outside, three-pointer, good for Thomas again.
Thomas is red hot. She is red hot.
12 points for Thomas. And a timeout taken by the Saints.